Alright there, YouTube, or more specifically, alright there, LGU, because if you're watching this, it means that it's been uploaded to LGU's channel. So obviously, straight off, I'd like to thank LGU for doing so. But what I'm bringing you today is obviously going to be a Black Ops gameplay on Convoy, and I've not seen any Escalation DLC being uploaded to LGU's channel yet, but I'm sure maybe by the time that you're seeing this, there could have already been some uploaded. But if there hasn't been, then here you go. But obviously, this is on the map Convoy, and I don't know. This map is it's a pretty intricate and kind of in-depth map. It's pretty easy to pick up, but the main problem you're gonna have is breaking people out of the bridges, especially when using an LMG, and you've not got the the long distance kind of firing power to take people out if they're camping up on either side of the bridges, whether or not it's the signs or this concrete bridge there. Uh, However, obviously, I'm not using a usual kind of gun, kind of class setup that you'd see many people use, or well, as I'd like to think, you wouldn't see many people use it, but it's obviously going to be the MAC11 silenced with the gold camo on it, and I don't know, the SMG usage in Black Ops at the moment, or maybe just all around, is nothing at all really compared to what I think it was with Modern Warfare 2. And because obviously the UMP was the most overused gun in Modern Warfare 2, but SMG usage in Black Ops is like not very well seen, you could say. If you just watch like the kill feed in the corner, you'll just see like assault rifles and maybe LMGs and snipers and that kind of stuff. And I don't know, it just kind of Black Ops is kind of tailored to that in a way by making the SMGs not very good. But uh, Convoy, on the other hand, is a pretty good map for rushing on. So using an SMG can benefit you quite a significant amount, you could say, because obviously using an SMG gives you a lot more mobility and movement around the map, so you can get around. And with this kind of map where it's very, I don't know, precise with kind of enclosed bits and then open kind of sight lines and stuff, and then it's usually pretty easy to be running about the place and dodging in and out of cover, avoiding all kind of people trying to camp out with assault rifles and generalities like that. And I know Black Ops is getting old now, but you've pretty much seen everything. But I reckon that you've maybe not seen a gameplay such as this with the MAC11 with a silencer. Yeah, you may well have, and I could be wrong, but I mean, personally, I've only really just discovered this gun, and I decided to put a silencer on it because it has a pretty good high rate of fire, and I don't know, the recoil isn't that bad anyway, because I mean, with some SMGs, I think putting a silencer on it sometimes does make the recoil worse, but I don't know, that's in my opinion. But obviously, with the silencer on it, you might get a reduction in damage over range and a range drop or something like that. But with the MAC11, it doesn't really seem to do that much of a difference because, uh, as you've seen, I've already dropped some people pretty mid-range and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. It's the Black Ops stats and that don't really mean much, but pretty much running the silencer though over a weapon with only 20 bullets in the clip as standard is probably a bit of a mistake. But I believe when you're running a silencer on it, then as coupled with sleight of hand as well, it kind of defeats the fact of needing extended mags, because if you've got the silencer on there along with sleight of hand, they're not going to know where you're shooting from. So by the time that you've killed him, you have already got time to reload, and then the other enemies don't even know where you are on the map and all that kind of stuff. So it generally, if you're ever going to think about running a silencer on an SMG, I would probably run sleight of hand, unless it's like a proper low grade SMG with a lot of recoil and you may need to run a grip or something along the lines of that. But anyway, I don't know. The gameplay's kind of coming up to an end now, and I reckon if there's probably quite a few people out there as well. And as you saw there, I was going flawless until I got sniped by that at like 30 to 0 or something like that. However, I recommend if you're getting a bit bored with Black Ops at the moment, or maybe you've just kind of given up on the game and all that kind of stuff, I'd recommend trying to use some kind of crazy class setup such as this, because I only really randomly discovered this, and I don't know, it was quite a shock to me when it really seemed to do pretty good and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's the end of the gameplay. I go 32 to 1. And pretty much I'd like to thank LGU for uploading this for me, and once again, peace. And thanks for watching.